So, was it last time? No, it had to be on episode 2. We talked shit about that Republican senator from Idaho just being a dick. Well, I guess their house is with the shits. Sorta. So, the House just passed a bipartisan proposal from Republican Mike Kinsley, Republican Lewiston, and Ileana Rubel called the Sergeant Kizit-Haber Medical Cannabis Act. And that sounds jumbled, but they named it after a veteran who was diagnosed with cancer and therefore needed, cannabis to aid in his recovery. So he gave a testimony when they were on the floor speaking to the House. And I think that's good. It was so compelling that it passed with only one negative vote against it. So while the Senate is up there trying to find ways to ban cannabis altogether, the House was like, oh yeah, we would like to see medical cannabis passed here, but medical cannabis only. So that's why I say, because their policy is still restrictive as hell. It would actually change the scheduling of cannabis. It would allow it for specific criteria of illnesses. But we've seen other states that start medical and go recreational. And we've seen the efficacy and the need to go recreational to keep up with and basically obliterate the legacy market that's there. If we don't all fall under that criteria to go get that medical card and I still want to smoke cannabis, what am I going to do? On top of that, what are their gun laws? And how is all of that going to play out? Because I've mentioned before how if you're on a medical registry, you can't own a weapon. And I know Biden just mentioned how he's going to get more restrictive about gun laws coming up anyway. But it's a long road that we need to pay attention to. And I think those that are interested in cannabis in Idaho need to continue to do the community work. I believe they need like 68,000 signatures to be able to vote on it in the November 2022 election. And it would also have to win 2/3 support in the House, which is a pending House committee. So they still have a way to go, but I don't think that this legislation is going to satisfy the needs. Specifically, if you're looking at who they're competing against by surrounding states. Most of those states have a rec market. So if I can't get it from you and y'all criminalize the legacy market, I'm just going to drive to another state and go get my shit. And that speaks to the confusion of all legislators in different states that don't have a cannabis program. It's like, if we're going to do it, how are we going to do it? What are we going to allow? There's just so much that's up in the air.